Sorry for slightly delayed start and everything. I was getting everything together. Um, VTube Studio, legit, it would not open. It did not want to open. Nothing was opening the way it should. So I'm gonna start the beginning of the stream. I'm gonna be collecting references. So while I be doing that, we'll be having this overlay. Just a heads up. The the chat probably is not gonna be working because I have not fixed that yet because I'm going to a wedding very soon. So I've been very busy with wedding prep, aka buying things for wedding attire, the whole thing. So I'm gonna be gathering some references for my D&D character. Hold on. Let me check something real quick. Okay. My iPad wasn't charging and I realized my extension cord was turned off. So I just had to fix that problem. Never a shroom without scuff, guys. There will always be scuff. So I'm just gonna look at references and see whatever catches my eye for my girl. She is I'm planning to make her some kind of magic user. So a sorcerer, wizard, something along those lines. She is a fairy. So she is a magic user. And she can fly and she's silly. She does not like men. She likes bombs. So she's very particular. My little fairy, she has her preferences. She knows what she likes and she knows what she doesn't like. I think my session 0 is either tomorrow or next week. I don't really know what day it is. We haven't figured that out yet. So I'm waiting for that to get clarified, but I already kind of know what I'm doing, so there's that. So I'm very excited to start. I haven't played D&D in a while. I've had some issues with campaigns in the past just because of schooling and scheduling. So this one's gonna be fully online. Before they've been in person. That kind of made it hard when we were home from school. But this one's fully online, which I'm looking forward to because I think that'll make things a little easier, at least for me. Just because it's hard for us to do like online and then we go to school and we have to come back and we have to do or we start in person and then we go home for the break and then we won't meet online and then we'll come back to school and usually we won't pick it up again. So I'm looking forward to this and hoping we keep it and we don't drop it because I would love to keep doing this and it sounds just like so much fun and I'm really looking forward to this campaign. I love her. She's so silly. And I'm very excited to see what happens. Also, I don't know who subbed. It doesn't tell me, but thank you for the sub. We are so close to a payout. I'm so excited. This will be my first payout since I reached affiliate. It's been a very long time. It's been a little difficult just because of my very inconsistent schedule with school, but I'm very excited going forward. It's going to be a lot easier because I want it to be a lot easier. Luckily, my roommates are very chill with that, as I mentioned. I think two of them definitely stream. Well, one definitely streams. I do, and I think one other one does too. I don't know for sure. I'm gonna have to actually confirm with them. I know one of my roommates also does voice acting too, so we're very in this industry, or we're very like, how to put it? We're very online people, I guess. I don't know how else to phrase that. I don't really know the phrasing for that, but yeah, I'm sure you guys know what I mean. You know, I'm sure the point has come across. So I'm just gonna keep doom scrolling until I find all the poses I want. Oh my god, it's Dong Hong. I went through a Dong Hong phase. I love Dong Hong so much. I love Dong Hong plush in my room. I lost Blade. Blade unfortunately went missing. It's a very sad day. I'm gonna miss my Blade, but I'll have to get a new one though. I'm probably gonna get Herta. If I get a new one, I'll probably focus on getting Herta because I love Herta so much. Herta is one of my favorite Star Rail characters. I love her to death. Hold on. I need to change that because I don't think it ever updated. Or if it has, I don't know. So, hold on. My thing's being weird. So, kind of making sure that everything's working. I'm just checking to make sure everything's going as it should go. Right now, I have 2 references. I'm hoping to grab a little more before we switch over to the drawing segment. Just because I want to have enough references to, like, fill up a page. So I'm kind of digging through as many as I have and seeing what I have to work with. Because I can't do drawings with... I am very heavily dependent on references. So I'm working so hard to find references for this. Because I feel like... Oh my god. Oh my Fate Grand Order art. I love Fate. I need to get Fate again. I had to delete it for storage, which I'm very sad about that. Because I love Fate so much. Oh no, I'm looking at silly images. We're gonna get some silly images here. Because she's silly. She's the girl. She's a silly little creature who likes to explode stuff. The VOD from yesterday, I had to edit part of it out because there was this like oopsie. For some reason it's taking forever to upload, so I'm gonna try to upload it tomorrow because I don't think I'm going anywhere tomorrow, which means I probably have time to upload it, thankfully. So hopefully it'll be updated soon. Hold on, I'm just gonna look at drawing poses online and seeing. The hardest part for me when I do doodle pages is it's so many poses. It's hard for me to find things that catch my eye. Because, you have to fill up a space. So, I might do my friend's character in one too. Oh, this one's cute too, so I'll save this one. This one has a ton of poses. So, I'm just kidding, because knowing me, I'm gonna start drawing a reference and I'll be like, actually, I don't like this. So, and then I'm gonna move on. Oh, but exciting news. My model is almost finished regging. So, ideally, we might be able to debut it this weekend. So, I will give you guys a few days notice before the official debut. So, that also means I need to make debut merch. I have not started that yet. Hold on. But before I do that, I'm gonna put a link in the chat. Hold on. I do want to promote this because this is where my debut merch will be. So when it is officially released, I will have it there. Making me log in, are you? You're so mean to me. What if I don't want to log in? What if I just want to see one thing? Okay. Is this gonna work? There it is. Okay, where's Twitch? So this is the link to my online store. So when it is time and I finish drawing all my debut merch, you are gonna find it here. So this is the link to my online store. So you guys have access to that, and it's there. So when it is time to officially launch that, you guys will be able to see it there. I wonder why my chat's not working. Hold on, let me go into OBS real quick. Hold on. No, that's a Fuji Tech. What are you? You should be the chat. Okay, just neither of them want to work. Okay, I see how it is. You just don't want to work. That's it, chat. You just don't want to work. It's fine. You know what? I can work with a stubborn system, I guess. SMH, so mean to me. I will never escape Twitch being a bully to me and not properly working. I'm never free. I will always have scuff. I will always have problems. Freedom does not exist for me in this world. R.I.P. my sanity. Oh, nor. Oh my god. We were talking Australian. We were talking like, nah, I wouldn't say that's Australian. We were just talking like accents and stuff at school, and it's like rubbing off on me. I feel like every time I come back from college, I'm like a new person. I've grown into this insane individual, and then I come back and I'm completely different. I'm insane. College has taken my sanity and is holding it hostage and won't give it back. Yes. I'm not allowed to have my sanity post college because that's not allowed. There's so many cute poses, and none of them feel like my girl. So I'm gonna give us a little bit longer. I'm gonna give myself a few more minutes, maybe, to find poses. And if I'm running on a good track, then I'll give myself a little longer. But hopefully, I can find one soon. Okay, I found another one. Because she's really just like me. We're not very different, so in that aspect, it's easy. It's also hard because I'm like, what gives me, you know? Because some people play like a character when they do D&D. I'm not very good at playing characters. I really only know how to play as myself, so it kind of makes it hard. So there is no, I'm acting as someone else. Except for when I was an alcoholic cat one time. But that's not important. That's a question for another day. That's a story for a different day, guys. The time I was an alcoholic cat. Okay, I'm on a roll. I am on a roll with images. Thank God. I'm making progress. I'm just looking at silly manhwa images. Because when in doubt, manhwa's the answer, guys. Never doubt the power of influence that manhwa images have. They always know what they're on. Okay, let me open up the drawing tab. Let me make sure everything's good. Let me make sure everything's the way I want it to be. Okay, we're gonna switch over. Where's my pen? Oh wait, hold on. Actually, let me go back over. I want to upload my references. I forgot about that. I'm gonna upload my references real quick. Hold on. Let me upload these real quick. And just make sure everything's good. Let me upload my D&D character. Okay. We're in the clear. Alright guys, we're in the clear. Let me drink some water first. And then I just need to do one more thing. I'm gonna check because my friend sent his D&D character. And I want to look at him first. It's really funny because his character, we decided he's going to try to be friends with my character, but she hates men, and he's a man. And so she's going to, like, hate his guts. And he's going to try to be friends with her. And so it's going to be this whole bit, basically. Okay. We improved since yesterday. I had the chat open. We didn't have it open yesterday, so this is an improvement. Oh my god. Mofuyu. Fuwawa. I forgot the nickname I had for you. I legit forgot. I have such, I might just make up a new nickname for you. Also D&D, yeah. I'm joining I'm in two campaigns right now. I'm in an Avatar The Last Airbender campaign where I'm playing a firebender. I've had to remember so many things. And you know what? You'll just get a new nickname. I I I have a really bad memory. But anyway. Oh wait, you haven't named the full model yet. Hold on. Let me show you all the fun stuff I can do with this model. Hold on, you guys, you haven't seen it yet. Let me move the iPad away. Hold on. Let me show you all the fun stuff I can do. I have a lot of fun things to do. I can do a lot of fun stuff. Oh, I'm tiny now. But look. This is the full model. I saw the rigging for my main model today, and there's whiplash. You guys will have whiplash. So let me zoom in. I don't even remember the toggles that I have, TBH, on this. Yeah, there will be whiplash. There will always be whiplash. Don't worry. I would never make you live with that whiplash. So, the first toggle we have, this is also with the tail too, so ignore that the tail's a different color. I can't control that. You got this. You got tired, which it coincides with another one. If I ever sleep. I love this expression. It's so silly. It's very me. I'll have to BRB. Gotta eat dinner. I have dinner, but you enjoy your dinner. I have to make sure my bed doesn't turn off. I'm gonna make sure it stays on. Let's see, what's the next toggle? What keys did I press? The one thing that always scares me with customizable models, this is for the pre-made too. They come with so many toggles. When I commission a model, you have like a set amount of toggles, and I never really will pay for extra. I'll like take all the freebies I get, so like the 3 expressions, like whatever clothing toggles that come with it. So I never really pay for extra. What with the customizable and the pre-made ones, they come with so many toggles, and I'm not used to memorizing so many toggles. So it's a whole new experience. It's a whole new one. This is the next toggle, which is very me. There's never a thought going on in my head. Head is usually empty half the time. Head empty, that's how I survive. That's how I live and thrive. With my head empty, brain empty, no thought in this head. You'll be back? I would hope so. Or else who am I gonna talk to about D&D? This head empty can only do so much. I love this toggle. I love drawing these facial expressions. I have so many toggles, but I never use them. Oh, not that one. No. Okay. I never use my toggles. I really need to start using toggles more. But I don't remember which one's which, so they're hard to use if I don't remember. Cause I don't remember all my toggles. As you can tell, I don't remember because I fumbled that so hard. I messed that up. I messed up big time. Okay, so I just did that one. I got this one. Not fair. Not a happy VTuber right here. Nuh-uh. Don't let the mouth fool you. Don't let the mouth fool you. And then I love these sparkle toggles. They're so cute and they're so adorable. They're so silly. I love zooming in on models. I'm very all over the place. Then we got this toggle. Look at these eyes. Look at these eyes, chat. How can you resist these eyes? It looks so innocent. It looks so cute. What if I just kept this expression on for the whole stream? Would you guys like this expression for the whole stream? Very watery eyes. Oh my god, that was so cute. I love my toggles so much. Oh wait, which one was it again? No, not that one. That one. Not that one. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we fumbled a wee bit with toggles at the end. Y'all heard that thing. Oh. Now we're back. What's life without some oopsies? What's life without some oopsies, you know? A little bit of oopsies never killed anyone. A little bit of oopsies never killed a soul. In every life, I'll play an alcoholic, guys. I'd never not play an alcoholic now that I think about it. I've only ever played people with problems. I played my cat, who was an alcoholic. I played my character Chad, who also had problems. And now I'm playing this fairy whose problem is that she hates men. So all my characters have some kind of issue. But there's something when I play a character that has problems. You know, problems never hurt anyone. Okay, let me see my fairy. I see her. She's so cute. She's so silly. She's just a girl who has problems. You know what? Who doesn't have problems? Am I right? We all have problems to some degree, so I think she'll be fine. She's just a silly little girl doing silly little things and drinking a giant thing of bleach. You know what? We all have drinking bleach before, haven't we? Haven't we all had bleach? We've all had bleach at one point in our lives. So I don't think she's done anything wrong. Except bomb people. You know what? That's not a problem either. You know, accidents happen. I mean, look at all the times I've tried to play Crazy Taxi. I hit people on those streets with cars. I probably committed several traffic violations. But it doesn't matter. The question is, do they have bleach in the Wild West? That's a very important question. It's a very important question whether they have bleach or not in the Wild West. I feel like I need to know this for my own curiosity's sake. Oh, I made this head too big. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. She liked me for realsies. I'm looking for a book. She's gonna be an avid Yuri reader. Because I've decided that in the Wild West, they have Yuri. I have made this decision. I've decided that's a thing. Starting now. You know what? Why wouldn't they have Yuri in the Wild West? You know, Yuri's just such a beautiful thing. They should have it. Let me see her beautiful face again. I'm gonna think of a quote for her for this. What's something I would say that would make me stunned and upset if I read a Yuri? Like, what if they made them roommates? So they were more than just roommates. You know? That's such a tragedy we all have to deal with. When people are made roommates when they're not roommates. They're more than roommates. They're secretly lovers. I think another thing we're talking about, oh yeah, it's my Gachiakada Asiu. Me and my friends are making Gachiakada. I am probably pronouncing that wrong. We're making OCs, and we had our like own faction and everything. And mine was a girl who made Yuri, and her name was legit Yuri because I didn't know what to name her. So I just named her Yuri. And besides being like a cleaner and stuff, she was also an author and she wrote Yuri. She was an avid Yuri reader, and so is she. I love my fairy. She's so cute. She's got problems. She's got so many problems. She's an alcoholic. Oh my god. Okay, so I have my iPad on my keyboard. So if I press too much, if I press like even a little bit too hard, then it'll like change the tab we're in. It'll change it to a different window because that's just how mean my computer is sometimes. So none of my stuff works. It does not work, and it does not like me either. My technology does not love me, guys. My computer's making weird vibrating sounds. I'm gonna unplug. Hold on. Oh my god, stop moving to a different screen that I don't want you to be on. My computer was making weird noises for a bit, and I was a little concerned, so I unplugged it, and hopefully that helps. Hopefully that solves my dilemma a little bit of my computer making weird sounds. I love her so much. I'm so excited for session 0 for this campaign. It's kind of also inspired by Tatia too, but if Tatia was aggressive and a bomber, she's kind of got the like, she's very bubbly as long as you're not a man. If you're a man, then she will not like you, but if you are a woman, then she will treat you with a lot of respect, and she will spoil you, and she will be very kind to you. The girl knows what a girl likes, you know? Know the girl what she wants. She's a very, very special little creature. She's built different. This kind of feels weird. Well, I'm out of water now. I just drank the last of my water. No, I don't want to remember that. No, you can't make me. You can't make me twitch. Oh, well, good luck waiting for your food. I remember every time I would order food, they would always take a detour. I would never get my food on time. So, good luck getting your food. But this is my man hater. My man hater fairy. I was talking about you with D&D earlier. So the first campaign I'm doing right now, I'm doing 2 active campaigns. But the first one is, I have to detour and also get gas. Luckily, I can't drive yet, so I don't have to stress about that. But the first campaign I'm doing is, it's Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I'm playing a firebender. And then we're basically like, we scam people pretending to be the Avatar and we're not. And it's during like Avatar Aang's period. I don't know the details yet. That's my friend's DMing it. And then the second one is this one, which is like a Western one. And I'm like blinking while I work on this pose. But all I know is I would be an airbender. We took a personality quiz, and that's kind of how we decided who would be who. And in the personality quiz, I got a firebender. But I also like firebenders. So. And so we're basically pretending to be the Avatar, and we're scamming people by pretending that we're the Avatar when we're obviously not. And so it's like during the war period, so they don't like firebenders. So they won't like my girl from the start. Wind and air have always been my favorite element. Fire would be second. I think the airbender for us is an NPC. Because there's only 3 players and 1 DM. So that's slightly crooked. Okay, I gotta fix that. And so our airbender is an NPC. We haven't started yet because we started planning this during the school year. So we haven't actually gotten around to playing it yet. But I know we're talking about doing it this summer, so hoping they're actually able to do it. As I know a lot of work went into this campaign. Need another player. I don't think I can invite anyone because I think we're keeping it to our school because we all go to school together. So unfortunately, I don't know if our DM wants other people. I think that's how it is for both campaigns I'm in, just because I'm not the host. Because we're also doing this probably on campus too. So unfortunately, I can't really invite people without, because I don't know a lot yet. So I wish we could, but I don't know any of that yet. So no, Twitch keeps my computer keeps lagging out because it does not like me. This is not very accurate to the Wild West in terms of fashion. I kind of took creative freedom with the fashion for her. Even when I designed her, I didn't even know if I was allowed to do a fairy. I kind of just said, I'm doing a fairy. And that's it. End of story. It's like, you can't make me not do a fairy. I will be doing a fairy. And luckily, my DM had no issues with it. Had no issues with me putting my foot down. With me wanting to do a fairy. Which I'm very happy about. I've never played a fairy. I've done a tiefling and a tabaxi. And I don't really know where firebender lands. I also know for this we're all starting at level 3. So I'm kind of interested where we go, because last time I did a campaign with this group, my alcoholic became a magical girl. We turned my alcoholic cat into a magical girl, and it was this whole experience, to say the least. So I'm very interested to see if I somehow become a magical girl again. Question mark. I don't think he should ever be a magical girl because he's an alcoholic. I see that as if I did not just draw her drinking bleach. A human in D&D mainly because I can almost never see myself being another race aside from maybe half elf. Everything with my tabaxi was, he was just a joke character that I made. Just because I didn't want to play anyone serious because I didn't really have experience yet. So I wanted to make a joke character. And then the tiefling, in another campaign, I played a character with some VTuber friends of mine. His name was Chad the Third. And so we made joke characters out of us. Yes, I was telling my friend about that. So we decided to make, and hear me out, we made Chad the 6th and Chad the 7th. And we kind of just fit that in wherever we could. Because when I say we fit in that joke, their heights were 6 feet and 7 inches. The one of their favorite colors was 6, and the other favorite number was 7. So we fit that in wherever we could. I loved him because he hated the color white, and the color white would enrage him. And to make it worse, the other one's least favorite color was blue. So he didn't like the color of the sky, the color of the water. And we were just a joke. We were just joking around. And there was this whole thing. And I don't think anyone could take us seriously. Because during session 0, we're like, And we didn't tell DM about all the 6 7s we put in character sheets. So they kind of found out themselves. So yeah, so the first one was Chad the Fifth. He was what was he? He was a barbarian. I don't remember what race he was. But the Chad family was a crime family. And our Chads were not very small. Mine was the slightly smarter of the two Chads. By a very small amount. None of the Chads are very intelligent, by the way. They're not very bright. They're just silly little goobers who exist. They don't really know what they're doing. They just exist. And they're happy to exist, even if they don't know what they're doing. And I love my Chads. I essentially just started a crime family. And I adore them with every fiber of my being. Just like I adore her. She's so silly and she's so cute. And she's just she knows what she wants in life. And she wants women. Get yourself a girl who knows what she wants. Because she does, and she will not hesitate to tell you what she wants. Hello, welcome. I have a very awful memory. Welcome, hello. I'm talking about my D&D character named, she has no name, but she is a man hater. That is the only personality description she has. Because I sent my DM the message. I'm like, so can I make a character? And I was like, I'm making a fairy. And that's it. That's all you get to know, that I'm making fairy hints out. And so she's like, so tell me about your fairy. Oh, man hater. My fairy is a man hater, and that's all you need to know. Nothing else is important, except for the fact that she's a man hater. And sometimes, that's enough. Sometimes it's all the information you need. Is that she's a man hater. You know what? Let a woman hate. Sometimes being a hater is not that bad. Trust, I'm an avid hater, and I survive just fine. I thrive, actually. Me and my hater lifestyle will be great right now. Hold on. I'm gonna go gather some more references. So we're gonna switch to chatting. We're gonna hang out here. I'm gonna be getting some references. And also give my hand a little break because my hand is not what it used to be in life. Trust, it don't work the way it used to. And then things keep shifting on my desk. So I'm gonna gather some more references real quick. So we have plenty to work with for my woman hater. I'm just finding silly chibis at this point. And there's nothing wrong with silly chibis. Silly chibis make the world go round. Because maybe I can use them as a reaction in our Discord server. But and then I know my friend, they're making a chud. Their words, not mine. They said they were making a chud. I am only repeating their words. So I saw him, and he's gonna try. So me and my friend, we're always joking around. Like our joking is threatening each other. We're always joking to threaten. We always threaten each other like as a joke. So we kind of bully each other like in a friend's way. Friends, bully each other. That's what we do. And so it impacted our first campaign together because we kept bickering like children during the actual campaign, and our characters hated each other. They were always at each other's throats. And so this one, they're like, he's gonna try to become friends with your man hater, and I was like, oh, so we have to. So he has to be nice to me during this campaign, because his character is gonna try to be nice to my character, And so we have to actually avidly try to become friends. It's gonna be really hard because we are always at each other's throats. Like, not in a toxic way, but in like a friend way. We're always at each other's throats. So, like, if we were to ever collab, in theory, we would be arguing a lot. You'd be hearing me telling him to get hit by a bus. I'd be threatening him. I'd be telling him to get hit by some kind of moving vehicle. And that's just like, that's how I define our friendship. That's just like how we are as friends. Which I think if you can joke around like that with someone and they match your energy, that's just peak friendship right there. Get yourself a friend who can match your very chaotic energy. Because I have no one to bully. Whenever we play like Kahoot and stuff together, I always put his name and I put bully. And then he'll put like victim as his. We did that one time for a club activity. Because I have a club back in my college town that I am the vice president of. And so it's like bully and victim in the Kahoot. Or the Jackbox or whatever we play. And it's just a bunch of nonsense. It's just us being stupid and silly. You know what? We are sleep deprived art students. We have the right to be silly. If anyone gets to be silly, it's us because we don't get enough sleep. Because we need, art students need sleep. I even, like without best promotion, oh, hold on, let me fix this. I don't trust these. Joke's on you. My internet doesn't work enough to click on the link. Joke's on you. I don't have internet that works. My internet wouldn't even let me process that because it don't work. My internet's non-existent. It does not work. It doesn't know how to work. It doesn't know how to function. It's always lagging and crashing out. So any like weird ads you give me, they have no impact on me because I wouldn't be able to see it anyways. So take that, because no technology I use works. But I'm gonna check VGen real quick because I am in contact with the client and something they sent me is not coming through. So I reached out to them. Plus I had another thing I had to tell them. So I'm just checking VGen. I'm checking a lot of things. I'm always doing stuff. Oh, hey, hold on. If I click on you guys' profile, I can see the amount of messages you guys have sent in the chat. I didn't realize I could do that. I didn't realize Twitch kept track. That's news to me. That is, I need to go back to looking for references. I gotta stop getting sidetracked. You guys have to keep me on top. You guys can't let me get sidetracked every 2 seconds, okay? It's gonna make sure if I don't grab these references, then nothing's ever gonna happen. So you guys need to help me stay focused, okay? Because I can't stay focused by myself. You gotta help me stay on topic. You gotta help me lock in. You gotta help me stay locked in, guys. I'm looking at references of someone biting someone's finger, okay? Like, yeah, I can't be left unsupervised. Genuinely, I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. On top of that, I'm really cold. I have goosebumps. That's what I got for wearing a short sleeve t-shirt. But I got a new Spider-Man t-shirt. You doing okay? I'm going insane. I'm looking at references of people biting people, okay? And I'm cold. But it could just be my room temperature, because my dormitory was super hot all the time. So I'm not used to living in cold rooms anymore. But I'm insane. I don't even know what I've been talking about, TBH. The finals have taken every brain cell that I own. Every brain cell that I could ever want has been donated to finals. Oh my god. Pinterest is taking me on a field day right now. I can't even explain what I'm seeing on Pinterest. Pinterest is on something, and Pinterest needs to keep doing what it's doing because this is a beautiful experience. But I will be showing artwork soon. I just want to grab some more references first. Oh my god, someone holding a weapon. It's perfect. No, I don't want to report it. I want to save it into my camera roll. Please work for me, Pinterest. I don't ask a lot of you. I never ask you to do things, Pinterest. I only ever to ask you to give me beautiful references. Okay, so I didn't even save the reference I wanted. Whoa there, Pinterest. Come on, Pinterest. I asked you for one thing, and you couldn't even do that. The audacity, Pinterest. The audacity. Well, now I lost it, so now I gotta keep digging because I had enough references and then Pinterest lost one of them. So I'm finding another one because Pinterest messed up. Pinterest couldn't do its job. I always have one side to be for Pinterest. Plus, on the bright side, whenever I am looking at references, I can actually have Twitch open on my laptop so I can see you guys on the big screen. Surprise! I finally get to see you guys on the big screen. Okay, I'm gonna try to find one more reference. I hope and pray I can find one more that I like. I'm very picky with references. They gotta speak to me. They gotta give off aggressive violence. Because that's my girl. She is a man-hater. First and foremost. And then she likes to play with dangerous objects. Secondly, she's just a silly human being. She's so silly. She's so goofy. Okay, will you work this time, Pinterest? Will you work? Will you do... Oh, no, you're not even doing what I'm asking you to do, Pinterest. Pinterest isn't even doing what I'm asking it to do. Are you gonna do what I asked you to do? You did what I asked you to do. Let's go. Okay. Hold on. Pinterest finally did what I asked it to do. It saved the last image I wanted. This entire time, I've been trying to save this one image. And it wouldn't. This image right here would not save. I don't like how this one looked. That's why I want to get some more. But this is what we have so far. We have her chugging bleach, like any sane individual would do. You have her dreaming about Yuri. We have her upset that her Yuri put them as roommates. Because, guys, they're not just roommates. They're more than roommates. We all know every good BL in Yuri, and just any, it's mainly BL. Trust me, it's only BL. In my Chinese BLs, they're always like, we're sworn brothers. We're brothers. You're not brothers. You're gay for each other. That's what they really mean. The brothers is just an act. They're gay for each other. And then we have a more fancy one, which is her doing fancy fire magic, which I'm gonna add the fire and have it go around like wow, because that's fancier. It's fancy fire, because we love fancy in this household. So I'm not gonna explain that reference. This is for me to draw. It's for me to draw. And you guys to witness and to not ask questions. Because let a girl dream. Hey guys, let a girl dream. Let a girl have fun. Let me be a silly little creature here. I love them sending this in my Discord server this is being sent in, and I'm gonna have to explain this to my friend group. Right, so yeah, this is your bomber, guys. Me when pretty woman. Me when pretty woman. Me when pretty And then sometimes we don't ask questions. We just acknowledge that that's a thing that I drew. Yeah. This is a very, very serious doodle page, if you can't tell. It's very focused. I'm very locked in, if you can't tell. And I'm really cold. But after stream, I'm just gonna get some water from downstairs. And then I'm gonna relax. But because I have to go get water, I probably won't stay up because I don't like to go downstairs when it's really late at night. Because then I feel like someone's gonna kill me. It doesn't help that I've been watching a lot. I've been watching an influx of true crime videos. Like Run and Mango. I've been doing the whole package. So now I'm like even more paranoid. So I won't stay too late. Just because I have to go downstairs and it's at night. It's really scary downstairs. Because it's dark and I have to turn the light on and I have to run upstairs. Like my life depends on it. Because I don't have water. Because I'm a waterless human being right now. And I don't like to pause my stream for long periods of time, so I won't be pausing to get water. So I'm just gonna survive until the end of the stream without water. And then after stream, I'll get water. Now I'll no longer be dehydrated. It's a win-win situation for everybody. AKA me, because then I'll be hydrated again. This is her being a girl boss. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try to fit this last one in. Okay. We can fit it. We can fit it. We can fit it. I can fit this last one in. Let's go. It'll be a little tough. I can fit this last one in. Actually, no. I'm not feeling that. We'll just put in a text here. Man. Hater. Fairy. Bomber. Because that sums her up as a character. She is a man hater fairy bomber. And all her beauty and glory. There's our doodle page. I do need water. I need to go get water. I don't want to go. I hate going downstairs in the dark. Hold on. I'm going to switch us over to chatting. This is just so I can save the image. Because that's where the oopsie yesterday came from. The oopsie came from saving an image on stream. Because my contacts pops up whenever I try to save an image. Unfortunately, it's just the life I live. It's a curse I live. Okay, I'm gonna send this to my phone. I'm only gonna be. If I stop hitting my microphone, I'll make progress if I stop hitting the mic. I keep accidentally hitting this microphone. This microphone has been through so much toxic behavior because I keep accidentally hitting it, which is an accident. I don't mean to hate it. I don't mean to hit my mic. It happens. You know, sometimes it happens. It happens to the best of us, you know. Accidents happen. Accidents happen. You know. And I've seen a daisy. Oh, my friend just sent something really interesting into the group chat. No, I just have to wait for people's reactions to the fairy, to the man hater fairy bomber. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna close out. We're gonna leave the drawing there. What I am gonna do, I'm gonna pull up the image. And I'm gonna put it in so you guys can see the final image. Hold on, let me. Hold on. Okay, since my chair obviously is not working, I might as well fill the box with something else. So here's the finished drawing. She's so silly. She's so silly and cute. Okay, now I can close out my tabs. Now I just need Twitch open. I'm still in dire need of water, but that's a problem for future me. Hold on, let me put my iPad away. Okay, guys, I think I have it. Okay, problem solved. I was just throwing my iPad back on my bed. I'm so excited for tomorrow because I get good food again tomorrow. Saturdays, well, I feel like Saturdays are everyone's favorite day of the week. At least for me, I love Saturdays because I get really good food on Saturdays. I'm biased. I'm biased to good food. I'm gonna browse on VGen for a little bit while we hang out. I wanna look at the Ricky sample my rigger sent me again because it's just so cute. Just think that's so great. I love watching stuff that I commission sent to me. Ooh, I just full screened my. So that's what it looks like for viewer full screen on. Wow. I'm so easily entertained, guys. Like a child. You can entertain me so easily. Oh my god. Oh no. My model froze for a wee bit. Don't freeze. Please don't. You got so much to live for. That phone is buzzing a lot. The icon. Oh my god, she's called an icon. Yes, she is the icon. Oh, I'm reading messages. Oh, my phone's blowing up. Blowing up too. I'm so sleepy. On top of that, I might go soon because I need water. And I'm really tired. Because I've been at the mall for 2 days in a row. I went to the mall yesterday. And I went to the mall today. And I think we talked about going to a museum tomorrow. Museum of Illusions. It looks really cool. It's just not very cheap. Whenever I go to attractions now, I'm always looking for a student discount. There's a lot of places, surprisingly, offer student discounts. So I've been looking like a hawk for any kind of discount that I can get. Because it makes things a little cheaper. And I will never say no to that. I will never say no to making things a little more affordable. But I am probably gonna end stream and go to bed. Because it's 10 o'clock. I'm really tired. I was gonna take a nap earlier today so stream could go a little longer. But I did not nap. I was invested in what's the channel? Hold on, let me pull up YouTube. Let me see what the channel I was watching was called. I recognize them from TikTok, but I just want to make sure I get it right. Just so. Yeah, so I've been watching Call Me Chris. I've been watching her true crime videos. My friend got me hooked on her. I knew her from TikTok, but I didn't realize she did this kind of content. My friend introduced me, because usually I just watch Stephanie Sue or Run Mingo. So this is a new avenue. But I'm gonna head to bed because I'm very sleepy. Ideally this weekend we will have a debut. It really depends on when I finish the slideshow and when the rigger sends me the finished model. Oh my god, why is my calculator open? I never opened my calculator. Evil calculator. But I'll probably be heading to bed soon. This is a very sleepy individual. I have been so sleep deprived since school started. My sleep schedule has been so off. I have been waking up since before like 7 a.m. every day. I go to bed usually by 11. 10 to 11 is usually when I sleep. And I wake up at like 6 to 7 a.m. Anyway. Anyway, um, so that's been life. But I'm very excited. I'm probably gonna spend tomorrow working on debut merch. Because TBH, I kind of forgot I was gonna do that. So I spent today trying to, because I know I'm gonna do an acrylic standee, I'm gonna do a keychain, I'm gonna do a badge. I might do more than that. I don't know just yet what I want to do. As you know, it's just debut merch. So, but the link to my shop is pinned at AC Goods. You just have to look at my channel name, which is Eldros Blue, and it should be there. If it's not, then oopsie. But it's also on my Twitter too. So check out the online store. You can find stuff there. I will probably be having this pinned every stream, especially post debut when debut merch is released. Because I will be selling. You know what? Hold on. Why don't I take you guys on a tour? I take you guys on a tour of my shop. Hold on. Let me zoom out a wee bit. Let me zoom out. So this is my online shop. Hold on, let me get Twitch open on my phone. Let me get everything open. Things are so laggy. So this is my online store. And then VTuber anime game inspired merch, giant spins, prints, fandom goodies designed to show off your fandom. They had an option where they could help me write a bio, so that's the route I took. I've got a lot of Avatar The Last Airbender merch on here. So I have keychains, I have badges, I've got stickers, I have prints, and I have a tote and a desk mat. So we're gonna go through everything I have available. I'll also be doing debut merch. As I mentioned, I have an art tote bag. I have a Raura Panthera desk pad, which I want to buy at some point. I'm probably gonna buy this for myself, TBH. If you can't tell, I love Raura. A Team Avatar sticker shirt. Sticker sheet. I meant sticker sheet, guys. I meant sticker sheet. You can't tell how tired I am. And then we have a keychain bundle. We got individual keychains, so Sokka, Aang, Zuko, Katara, and Toph. Honestly, Sokka and Toph turned out to be my favorites. We got a Farina print. We got some My Little Pony glitter charms. We got Cadence, and we got Luna, my favorite princesses. We got Momoko from Ghost Stories dub, because me and my friend really got into that during the quarter. Got Malleus and Riddle badge. I sell these two in person along with the Farina print at my conventions, but unfortunately a lot of the stuff that I sell in person, the files have been lost, so these are the very few I have. And then I have a rice shower print. So it's a very simple thing. So every stream I will be having a link to that, so you guys can see that for yourselves and order whatever you want. If you feel like it, do not feel pressured to. I'm probably gonna order some of my own debut merch. I'll probably be ordering some of my own debut merch when it's time. So if I do make vlogs and stuff, I can use them in the vlogs, like the acrylic standee. So look forward to that in the future. I'm very excited. I just need to make them. But I will be heading to bed now. Thank you for those who tuned in. This VOD, thank God, has been without any oopsies that I know of. So I can post a VOD because I haven't made any oopsies yet. So, good night. I will be doing my best to stream every night. So, ideally I will be streaming again tomorrow. I really don't know. Me and my dad have been watching the One Piece live action, so it really depends on if we watch it and for how long we watch it tomorrow. But I will do my best to be back on again tomorrow. So thank you for those who tuned in. These streams are never really long, and that's just because I'm streaming very late at night when I'm super tired. So hopefully, because unlike I know a lot of people have this misconception that VTubers have a really bad sleep schedule. I like to think I have a good sleep schedule. But once I get into my apartment, the streams are going to be lengthier and the hours are going to definitely change for sure. So look forward to that difference. I hope it's going to be changed for the good. I don't know. We'll find out. But have a good night. I'm going to go get some water, hydrate, and go to bed. And have wonderful dreams. Bye bye.